Hey, easy. You jumped on quick. I'm glad there's somebody here. Not going to start giving away anything till 7 because that's what I had posted, but wanted to get started a little early, so I can kind of pretend like I know what I'm doing. That's good. So how you doing? Got any good comics lately? Ollie's like the discount Ollie's. I haven't been there. Every time I go to mine, I can't find any comic books. So they have trade paperbacks, but they never have any of the packs like I see people opening. Yeah, I can never find anything in mine either. It's all trade paperbacks, which I don't really usually collect. I'll buy one once in a while if I'm desperate for something to read. But with all the comic books I'm buying, I'll never be desperate for anything to read ever again. So Fables is a good series. I remember reading that online. Um, back when I wasn't buying any comic books, I'd find them online and read them. And I read quite a bit of Fables. That was an interesting series. Hello, where'd you get that? Welcome to the live stream. Um, we'll be starting the giveaways at 7. Um, I told everybody to show up at 7, but I actually scheduled it for 6:45 so I could, maybe chat with a couple people a little bit and see what's going on and kind of get used to how to use the system before I go live. Since all I've done is a little test. So. How long till retirement, Easy? I'm basically retired now with my arcade business. All I do is go out a couple times a week and either fix stuff or put in prizes or whatever. Collect money, of course. Oh, you're counting down already, huh? Yeah, I just paid off my mortgage last week, so that's fun. Having that weight off my shoulders. Hopefully, I'll never have that particular weight on my shoulders ever again. Yeah, time flies. No question about that. Thanks, guys. It's if I didn't know that I was going to pay off the mortgage, I probably would have never started the channel because I wouldn't have been so willing to start buying all these comic books. Quite honestly, in fact, I went ahead and paid it off early because I wanted to make sure I could pay it off, and I didn't get into a situation where I thought I was going to pay it off and then couldn't. So, yeah, it's a good feeling to have that done. Nice, yeah, yeah. My I'd have had it paid it off sooner, but at one point I made the mistake of refinancing it, and I'm glad I did because I used the money from the refinancing and took more money out to start the business with the arcade games. And I've worked in arcades since I was like 16, 18 years old, but to do my own stuff, the machines cost a lot, so um, but yeah, finally have it paid off. I should be pretty set for the rest of my life now. Yeah, still going the cheap comics route. I don't, to me, it's all about the story and reading them. I don't care what they're worth. I don't care, it's not, it's not. I've been trying to find a particular book that I want to make an episode out of. It's a it's the first appearance of Iron Man that I found when I was a kid, and I got it for free. And but there's a great big like the mice chewed out the center like this big on the bottom of the comic. So, when I was going through this old box of magazines that my stepdad had brought home and he put out in one of the barns because we lived out in the country in an old farm. And I was going through these. They were old hot rod magazines, which at the time I didn't have any interest in. But I found a Superman's Girlfriend number 5, and then I found the Tales of Spence. It was the only 2 comic books that were in there. And as soon as I started pulling it out, I knew exactly what it was, and I got so excited. It's so excited. And then when I got it, but it came out all the way. It had this great big hole in it. But I still have it somewhere. I just haven't been able to find it. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I've kept it for so long. I mean, now I think I have a facsimile of that issue, so I was finally able to read the stories that were in it. But yeah, it's just funny. I thought that would make a good episode if I can ever find it, and just kind of trying to recreate that moment a little bit of me pulling it out and then basically screaming. All right, looks like we're 3 minutes to 7. And I'm so glad you guys showed up, because I don't know if anybody else is going to. But I will, I'll show all the books and do the giveaway, just like there was a whole bunch of people watching, because there will probably be people watching it later. So. I'm just gonna check the email real quick, make sure there's no last minute people sneaking in on the giveaway. I doubt it. I had one. Well, actually, yeah. Where'd you get that? You just joined, Cody, right? Yeah, Cody. Yours was the last entry, and before that, it had been like a week and a half, 2 weeks, but I hadn't gotten any more entries. So, lots of subscribers. They're just not entering the giveaways for some reason. I also don't know how long, if there's a limit on how long I can be live. Didn't look like there was any limit on YouTube, but this software that I'm using the free version, which is why their logo's up here in the corner. Oh, that's tricky. The everything's backwards in the camera, so like Yoda back here. When I look there, is actually over here. That'll take some getting used to if I'm trying to do live streams. Alrighty, 7:00 is here, so we're gonna go ahead and get started, because, like I said, I don't know how much time I actually have. When I typed in the question on the internet, it said I had like an hour. There was like an hour limit for the free version, but then I couldn't find anything on the actual website that said that, so I'm not sure. It does say 20 hours free, but that's 20 hours of recording time. And you can delete videos, so it's basically you can just keep going back and still use it. But it's not. They haven't. But I don't know if it limits you to how long. One of the channels that I watch, I don't think were using StreamYard, but they couldn't go longer than 2 hours because the software would just shut down on them. So I'm not sure how it's going to work, but Anyway, we'll go ahead and get started here. I still have Yoda Dark Side. All of these books from when we started doing the subscriber giveaways. And I have, let's see, Cody, you're going to get one. And then there's some other people that I need to pull one for. Yargo 3, Fanboy Prime, Literary Lewis, Josh, Indy, and Cody, which is where you get that. So I'm just going to, these are blinds. I don't know what's in them. We did a video quite a ways back where we were going to, and I blinded them all up so that I wouldn't know. Nobody knows what you're going to get. So we're going to give this one to Yargo. And this one's Fanboy Prime. And Literally Lewis. Josh. Indy. That feels like a thick book, but it might just be the boards. And forgot I have to pull randomly. And this one is for, where'd you get that, Cody? Alrighty. So get that done. And then I have the Avengers Annual that goes to Stefan from the 50th episode. And I got 4 Warlords that I owe to Cyclotronic Squirt Gun. And then we're going to get into the giveaways. Upcast, how you doing? Welcome. I didn't see you join in because I was writing. Are you in the giveaway? I'm not seeing your name on my list. Alrighty, so we are going to pull up the spinner wheel. So I will not be able to see comments while I'm doing this because I'm not going to be able to see that page. I'm just going to be able to see the wheel. I really need a second monitor to do this properly, but I don't have one. So so there it is. You guys should be able to see that. Or no, I haven't shared it. Hold on. Add to stream. There it is. So everybody's name who is in the list is on here that have sent me their address. There's quite a few. And can you guys see it good enough to read it? I don't know, because it's really small on my screen because I got all this other stuff on here. Hey, Dean. Yes, there you are. Dean Welch. Just going to put your screen name in there so I have it. All right, so first up, I guess the easiest way to do this is to show the books first. That makes sense. So we got this set of Justice League of America number 1 covers, the flag cover that connects together. So those are going to a set. We're going to give those away to whoever lands on this screen. We're going to shuffle up the names a little bit. And I click on it, and it'll give me a winner. And it looks like from Georgia. Alrighty, so I'm going to close that one and go back. Then we got Green Goblin number 1, nice foil cover. Well, not really, it's not a foil cover. It's just kind of shiny up on the Green Goblin logo. Hey, Comic Kebs. Thanks for joining in. I don't have your screen name either. Who are you? Are you in the giveaway? If you are, let me know. Comics Embraced. Hi. Thanks for coming. So anyway, I hope you guys are in the giveaway. If you're not, I'm sorry. You missed it. Green Goblin number 1. I'm going to go back to the dial and mix it up some more. And it's Green Hulkbuster. So Green Hulkbuster. He is from Texas. Actually, there's 2 or 3 people here from Texas. I think Psychotronics, Squirt Gun's been sending those to me. All right, here we got a big set. We got Identity Crisis 1 through 7. So if you ever read this is kind of a controversial story where DC started going down the dark rabbit hole, and some people don't like it. But I got a full set in a box, and it's my second full set that I got. So I figured it's a nice full set. I might as well give it away. So we are going to do that right now. And oops, I was going across it to shuffle, but it just went ahead and ran. So this is going to Yargo 3. He's one of the newer subscribers. And he's from Nevada. So cool seeing where everybody's from. Comic Cubs. Caleb, there you are. Yes, sir. It just helps if I can put in the screen name so I know who people are. There he is, Mr. Lewis himself. Glad you're here. And let's see, next up we got Batman and Robin number 1. First print. Nope, did that wrong. There it is. And I'm going to shuffle them again. And it's Stefan gets another book. He just won the one on the 50th episode show. So that's cool. He gets another one. And everybody's going to get something. I got a plan for that. Alrighty. Next up. Yeah, Batman number 436. First appearance of Tim Drake. The ones that I got in and I didn't realize they were the first appearance of Tim Drake. I actually had gotten 2 of them at different points in time. So we're giving one away. Yay. This is fun. I was nervous, but this is a lot of fun. You guys make it so nice. Oh, I forgot to do the shuffle again. Darn it. Fanboy Prime. You get the first appearance of Tim Drake, my friend. There we go. All right, next up is Batman 450, the Joker cover. And the lighting is here. I don't like the lighting in here. Plus, it always seems like it wants to focus on my face instead of the books. Maybe if I hold them back here. Oh, that's a little better. That's why people do that. They're like, So, yeah, Batman 450. All right. You can get back to the wheel. And shuffle again. And oh my goodness, it's Stefan again. He's going to be one happy camper. Nope, almost removed me. Okay, Richie Rich and Jackie Jokers, number 9, just for fun. Forgot I could hold them back here. And yeah, I got to slow down a little bit. I keep forgetting to click the right things here. I don't want to make sure we get it all in case they shut me down. Shuffle. Maybe I shouldn't shuffle. Stefan's winning an awful lot. And William gets Richie Rich. That's kind of cool. He actually, one of the guys actually requested a Richie Rich when he subscribed, and that actually might be him. I'm not sure. It'd be kind of cool if it was. All right. Yoda, you're awful quiet. Why are you not talking? Dark side. Master Yoda. Maybe the batteries went out. We were supposed to make this an entertaining show.
Ready to train, are you? The way of the lightsaber. I will teach you.
All right, next up, we have JSA All-Stars, number 1.
The Force is with you, young Padawan.
Alrighty, that one's going to Darren. And next up is John Carter, number 4 from Marvel. Back in the day. Sorry, it's. Like I said, it's.
You must not.
Yeah. So John Carter, number 4. It is going to whoever wins this time. Yargo. You win again, Lewis. Yoda thinks that's funny. Yeah, Yoda's pretty cool. I got
The dark side.
when they made him when he first came out, he was like $150, but I got him on closeout for like 50, I think, like a year later.
Jedi Street flows from the Force, but beware of the dark side.
And next up, we have Moon Knight number 3. I just thought that was a cool cover. Hey, Jacob, thanks for joining in. And going to I watch channels where they do this all the time, and they're not any better than it than I am. Getting the wheel to work and so on and so forth. And literally Lewis. And next up, Marvel Zombies versus Army of Darkness, number 4. I'm sorry. Thought Yoda wanted to say something. So, yeah, that's a cool cover. It's got that cool Captain America zombie right there. Hey, literally, glad you're here. And what am I doing? I'm giving away Marvel Zombies, yes. So we're going to add that back in. And shuffle. And here we go again. Oh, man. Literally, Lewis, you did join at the right time, man. That's crazy. Thought it was going to easy. There I am. All right. We have Justice Society of America, number 1. And I just read this last night, and this is a great book. I really enjoyed it. Got this nice Alex Ross cover, and the story's good in it. I can see why people praise this run of the JSA. I love the JSA, but I'd never actually. I guess I never really read any JSA other than All Star Squadron. So, but I love them from that. So, but I just started reading this. I have the first 4 issues. I don't know where the other 3 are. They're buried in a comic box somewhere. But the number 1 showed up in my pile, so I read that, and it was really good. So we're going to give that away. And I have a second copy, so if you don't win the first time, I got another one here. Forgot. And Cyclotronic Squirt Gun. Yay! He's glad he won something. He's been a good supporter. And not that
Big question.
everybody's a good supporter, but all right, we got to get easy something here. We got the other JSA, so we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna jump right back in. Okay, looks like Fanboy Prime gets that one. I almost wish I had a foot pedal so I could control the wheel. But like I said, everybody's going to get something. So here we have JLA Classified number 1. Don't believe I've read any JLA Classified yet. I do have quite a few issues of it. And Dean. Oh, that's Outcast. Hey, good job, buddy. Hello, Card Imperial and Comics. Thanks for coming.
May the force be with
Yoda said that. He wants the force to be with you. So yeah, I unbagged this one because it is Morbius number 1, still in the poly bag. It's got the poster still in there, and whatever else it's supposed to have in there. I don't know. I think it's just the poster. Usually they have cards, but I think this is posters. So that's the next one going up. Let's see who gets it. James is our winner from Georgia. And let's see, we got 2 more issues to give away. And then we're going to go into how everybody wins something. So
Ask a
this
question.
is
Answer I will. Yes or no.
Lobo Bounty Hunting.
Yes, my
I've
friend.
never been that much of a Lobo fan, but I know there's people that are.
Yes. Reveal your destiny. Yes.
So I'm going to pull the wheel back up and give it a whirl. Darren is our winner from Ohio.
May the force be with you.
And next up we have Batman Annual number 8. Didn't notice it at the time. This does have a little bit of scuffing up here on this corner. But hey, it's free. So what are you gonna do? It's this will be our last spin, but then we're gonna give other books away.
Question you may ask.
And there it is.
Ask a question. You should. Answer I will. Yes or no.
And Indy wins that one from South Carolina.
More.
Beautiful, beautiful state.
Powerful you have become.
Alrighty, so let me just get rid of that wheel. And then what I thought we'd do, since I have all these books still, and subscribers aren't requesting their free books. So what we're going to do is we're going to give everybody who has requested a book by sending me their address and entering the giveaways another one of these. So that'll create a little bit more room for me.
No.
Let's see how many we need here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 people are entered. So we're just going to grab 17 books. 1, 2, ooh, that's a thick one. That must be the Christmas parade. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I should start it out a little bit. Here we go, 17. I think that's the right amount. So that's how everybody's going to win something, is we're just going to give them all a free book from the subscriber piles. So BSG did win a book. Yes, he did. Hey, Psychotronic, thanks for coming. Let me see if I can find what you won. There it is. Justice Society #1. Got your name on it. And I have those Warlord books for you, too. I've got the #1, and then I've got about, I think there's 3 or 4 other ones that I'm going to send you to that I have doubles of. So that's pretty much the giveaway. Sure appreciate all of you coming. We can hang out for as long as the stream wants to last. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if there's a limit on how long I can stream with this free software. It says we've been live for 44 minutes and 38 seconds. So I don't know if it's going to cut out after an hour, because I read somewhere where it will, but I couldn't find anything on the website about it. So just kind of waiting and seeing. And you go to careful, man. Careful. Jeez. You lost a toe last week. Don't forget. All right. And so then, yeah, so we're just, like I said, everybody's going to get one of these books too. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed and you have not sent me your address, subscribe, send me your address. It's just cheapcomiccollector@yahoo.com. And we will get you on the list for future giveaways. I probably won't ever do this big of a giveaway again, just because there will be more subscribers and more entries. And of course, the more there are, then the harder it is to give that much stuff away. So, but you never know when I'm going to, get the urge to give stuff away. I got an entire short box. I got over an entire short box of doubles. So definitely will be doing some of that. We are up to, I think, 128 subscribers, 129. It
What question do you have?
somebody joined today, and it looked like it should have went up to 129, but it still said 128. So I don't know if somebody dropped out or if it just hadn't updated yet. But anyway, between the time I scheduled the live stream and till now,
Yes, my bad, Mark.
we gained another 28, 29 subscribers. So that's pretty cool. Thank you,
Ask a question.
Aaron, for
Answer, I will.
helping out with that. I know you've been sending people my way, and I appreciate it. And you guys are great. I would have given up on this almost immediately if you guys hadn't been so welcoming to me in the community to just like what I do. I mean, when I decided to do this, I didn't think there was any other channels out there that were doing this, quite honestly, because all I was seeing was like the auction channels. But then once I started doing it, YouTube started pushing all these other channels my way. So I've seen Psychotronic, Higgy Pop, so some others, a whole bunch of others. I've subscribed to everybody who has subscribed to me that has a channel, that has to do with comic books. So there's a whole bunch of them. There's stuff coming in constantly of ones that I watch and enjoy, and so I'm glad that you all enjoy me too. Psychotronic is going to do a giveaway. Cool, for 200 subs. Nice. I will be there. Make sure all of you go check out his channel if you're not there, but you probably already are. So.
Meditate upon the moment. I promise.
Hi, Comics Explained. Yeah, me too. One of the things I'm considering doing is doing like a claim sale on here. Now that I've gotten my feet wet doing a live stream, I think it's fun. I need better lighting to do that, I think. But at some point,
Ask a question. You should. Answer,
I'm going to
I
have too many books.
will. Yes, or no.
I already have too many books. But I keep buying because I want to show them on the channel and I want them. And they're unbelievably cheap. How cheap you can get these comic books is just so addictive. And so I'm thinking about just doing like maybe a claim sale once a month, because I don't want to become a channel that sells. I don't want to be the auction site. I don't want to be I like Mint Hunter, but I don't want to be him. I don't want to do this full time. This is not a job for me. This is fun. So but at the same time, the two issues that come up with running a channel like this are money and storage. So money's not too much of an issue right now, but storage will be quite quickly if I keep going at the rate I've been going. I mean, there's a right here behind me. I don't know if I can turn the camera so you guys can see this. There is, see that stack of short boxes? Goes all the way up to the ceiling. And that's those are all the short boxes that I've bought since I started this channel. And I haven't read a single comic book that's in there because I have other short boxes that I'm currently going through and reading. So yeah, well, it's fun. I like what I'm getting and everything, but eventually storage is going to become an issue. So I was thinking about doing some try to do some claim sales, not an auction, but just $1 a piece, maybe $2 a piece with free shipping or something, and just trying to blow out some books, the doubles that I have, and maybe if I have to trim it down enough, then maybe just sell more modern books because I'm more interested in the older stuff, and just like anything after 1990 would maybe be candidates for sale. The problem is if I do read them, then I want to keep them. So it's Yeah, all the way up to the ceiling. They go there. Well, not quite up to the ceiling. There's room for one more, but the ceiling fan's in the way, so I can't turn the ceiling fan on because it'll start chopping into the book um into the box of comics. But this is a storage room. This isn't a room that I use. It's got a bunch of collectibles in it. It's got a yeah, it used to be an office before I started getting so much stuff. But that was years ago. It's just been used for storage for a few years. I cleaned off the old desk that I have in here so I could do these live streams. So Amazing Fantasy 15. If I had Amazing Fantasy 15, I think I would keep that one. But yeah. um, yeah, you're right, Outcast. It's a good problem to have. Yeah, I haven't bought comics in so many years, other than just the occasional thing, and it's so much fun to finally have like enough cash where I can just go out and go crazy and buy stuff. And I don't buy new ones because they're too expensive. It's just not worth it for me because I enjoy the stories, I enjoy the artwork, but I'm not looking to invest. I'm not looking to resell at some point. I'm not looking for anything. I just want to read comics and collect them. And for me, the collecting is more fun than the actual reading most of the time. It's just a thrill for me to buy a box and find out what's in it. Paper mache. Yeah.
Meditate upon the forest. I must.
It would be cool if I had AF-15. See, if I had something like that, I might actually sell it because it's something I could get a lot of money for, and I can still read the book. I can just read the facsimile or whatever. I mean, I've read the story a bunch of times because it's in 100 different forms.
The forest.
But so yeah, I'm not. It's something like that. I maybe would sell because I could get a decent money for it and still retain a copy of the comic.
Set aside my vaccine and teach you the forest. I will.
Yeah, I've thought about eBay, but I wouldn't have if I did it on here. I wouldn't have to pay any fees, and I'm not like I said. I'm not looking. Yeah, I don't even know what stuff's worth. I'm not. I'm not. I wouldn't be, and it would be all modern stuff for the most part. So, if I can just blow it out to somebody who wants it for like $1 and give them a good deal too, I mean, that's great. I get some of my money back, so I can keep buying comics, and but more importantly, I get room. So. It is fun watching the auction channels, though. I do that quite a bit, and in fact, one of the the auctions. Which one is it? Auction Comics. Yeah. There's a couple guys on there that sell pretty reasonably sometimes. What's his name? Card Shop Reality and
Much to learn you still have.
Unknown, Mr. Unknown. He'll do a claim sale for $1 a book. A lot of times he'll just bring up a big stack of books and be like, and show them real quick, and people are like claiming. Sometimes they don't claim any. Sometimes they don't claim left and right. Once I bought a whole stack off of him before I started the channel. But then the shipping, gets expensive too, so you end up paying for more than $1. But yeah, sometimes you have to. Yeah, I'm not a CGC guy either. Yeah, that would be kind of fun to organize and film as I go. Awful hard though, because I usually do it like late at night when I'm just laying in bed. I'm supposed to be sleeping. I'll have a box of books next to my bed. What I've been doing, so all of these here are dated. What I've been doing
Big question do you
is
have?
going through the books and putting the labels like these on them with the issue number and the year, because, and so I'm slowly working through all the books I previously had before I started the channel doing that, because the way I want to organize them is by year, so that I can basically read early comics and work my way forward, because the modern comics are so confusing with all the different volumes of what you should read first and versus what, and it all switches up and changes around, and I mean, they're still fun to read, but it'd be nice to be able to read them in the order, and it's hard to tell what that order is supposed to be. Yeah, I think we all just like watching comics. It's just you always see something new. There's so many of them out there. I saw something the other day that I wasn't aware that existed. I don't remember what it is right now, but somebody was showing something on one of the channels that I'd never heard of before, and I've been into comics my entire life. So, well, that's film one long box at a time. Yeah, I have mostly short boxes. Luckily, I do have some long boxes. Yeah, it would be slow going. I could do that. I just, I don't know. It might be something to do to mix it up a little bit, instead of the what am I reading episodes that I do with just 4 or 5 comics, because people definitely like the haul videos more, and if it, that would have the same sort of appeal, just going through a long box. Of course, if they're all in order, there wouldn't be a lot of variety. It would be all Marvel or all DC or all just kind of the same. Yeah. By year is ambitious, but it's not much different than doing, the by publisher or title, or because I decided on that because I mean no I mean all of them, all the comics that I have organized by year, and that's so it's because I also like to index comics. It's not something I've shown a lot of at all on this channel, but I like to go through and kind of create my own little indexes based on the information that's out there, like on Grand Comics database and stuff, but create it in a way that it's the information that I want to see, where it's it has the creators and it has the characters and it has like maybe a 1 or 2 sentence description. I don't want the entire storyline. I just need to know, like what did Spider-Man do in that issue? Did he save Aunt May? Did he kick the bucket? Whatever. So I enjoy doing that a little. I haven't really had time lately because I've been spending so much time doing the videos for the channel. The episode a day thing seems to work very well. Keeps people coming back, I think. Thank you, Lewis. Yeah, 129 subscribers, he says. So hopefully it updated then, because I've gotten 1 or 2 subscribers every day for quite a while now. It's been, I'd say it's been probably maybe 3 weeks or so since I haven't had any new subscribers join. So, and I only had 1 guy drop out. So I think he dropped out. He may have dropped out and then rejoined again. It's hard to say. because it went down. Oh, when I hit 100 subscribers, maybe we were just playing a joke because I hit 100 subscribers. Like an hour later, it went down to 99, and then like an hour later, it went back up to 100 again. So. Yeah, I do. I do like when I do get the boxes, I'll go through and I'll alphabetize them and stuff before I, stack them up. So they're at least somewhat organized for later. But I like the variety when I'm going through a box and showing you guys on the video. I think it's interesting, that you don't really know what's coming next instead of it being in order. Although the next, well, let's see, I posted episode 60
Yes, my Padawan.
today.
You may ask.
You guys won't see it for like a week, but I think I'm like a week ahead
Yes, my
in
Padawan.
filming. So,
Question you may ask.
and I should apologize in advance for episode 60 because it just completely shuts off in the middle of the show. Because my camera memory was full and I didn't know it, and its phone shut down. And I was out in the garage filming and talking and showing books and for like 10-15 minutes further without it actually recording anything. So yesterday I went out and I finished that box, but I haven't put that up, scheduled that yet. So, but the 2 boxes after that I just got in yesterday, I won 2 more short boxes because I'm not addicted or anything.
Meditate upon the Lord.
I'm not addicted, Jonah. I'm not. And they're very similar. The one is completely Justice League, and I think I'm not sure. Was it you, Psychotronic, that was telling me you were reading like Justice League America, Justice League Europe? Because the entire run of Justice League Europe is in there, and a big chunk of the later Justice League America. It's all, but the entire thing is Justice League books. And then the second box is what is
Much
it?
to learn you still have.
Oh, Convergence, the entire Convergence series, with all the miniseries, all the 2-issue miniseries. I'd grabbed some of them in other boxes, and it when I looked it up to see what it was about, it sounded like a good series to get. So when this box came up, it looked like they had the entire set in there, so I just grabbed it, and
Yes, my Padawan.
it did. It had the whole set, and it's got some other stuff in it too. It's got like Hellblazer and some Hellstorm books in there. But so it's those will be fun to go through too. But they're it's very similar. It's Justice League Europe, Justice League Europe, Justice League Europe for 49, 50 issues, however many issues they had. So it's to me that's not as interesting as just doing the random boxes. And boy, it took me a long time to make that point.
A question do you have?
Hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate the comments that I'm seeing. And I mean, Psychotronic saying I'm a great channel, even though I'm new. I am new, but I've been watching channels for quite a while, and I know what I don't like, so I try not to do it. That's why you don't see me on camera, when I'm showing the boxes and stuff, because when I'm watching another channel, I want to see the books. I want to see the comics. I don't want to see this face. I want to see the comics. So that's why I do it like that. I mean, which is why I was happy to see people responding to it. Because when you read about, how you should do a YouTube channel, you're supposed to be on camera. You're supposed to be energetic and fun and interacting with people, and you know, they respond better if they can see you, and I don't know if that's true or not, but especially for comic books, but um so yeah, that's why I don't really show my face, besides my natural shyness, where I just don't really have that much desire to be on camera. um yeah, I want to show the books. That's because that's what I would want to see. So that's you know, and you know, doing this live stream has been fun and all, but I it's hard to show the books. I can't get a good you know, this is, I mean, now I understand why people show them like this, because it's the only way it shows up. If I do it close, it still wants to focus on me, but if I hide me, then I can't see what's going on, and it's you know, it's awkward. um so yeah, the live stream's fun though. I enjoy it. Oh yeah, I'm not worried about episode 60. I just explaining what happened because it's going to cut off, and I didn't put in any explanation until the next episode. So you know, if you're kind of in the know, instead of watching it and go, well, what the hell happened? You know, the hey, bibliophile reader, we gave away all of this. You missed it, buddy. We gave all these away. We're giving all these away. And yeah, we had to, I had to get started right at 7 and do it. Wasn't sure if we were going to get kicked off, because I wasn't sure if this software had a limit on how long you could go live. It's showing we're over an hour, so I guess, you know, what I read was wrong. Which I thought it might be, but at the same time, I didn't want to, you know, get caught without having the books given away. So we went through it pretty quick right away. You'll have to go back and watch it if you want to see the books. And like I said before, if you know, if you guys aren't on the list, if you haven't sent me your address, you're not on the list for the giveaway. So do that. It's cheapcomiccollector@yahoo.com. Just you know, I don't know when I'll do this again. I could just randomly decide to give away a book during any episode, really. It's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now, is to just kind of do a surprise. And like I said, I mean, we'll once we get to 200, we'll do another giveaway, but I don't know if it'll be this big or not, because I wanted to make sure everybody who did send me their address got something this show. But anyway, it's always a work in progress.
Meditate upon the form by thoughts.
Sorry, guys, I'm just getting caught up on the comments here. I realized it wasn't scrolling for me, so the job safety analysis is very important. All right, I'm just saying. Yeah, those were always all that kind of stuff that we used to have to go to at one of the locations that when I used to work for Disney. Actually, we used to have to we used to have like the chemical breakdowns for anything that we ever used for a cleaning solution. So like just Windex, they would want to. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Yeah, I like Justice League too. The any team book really. I like team books usually better than I'd like solo books. I think that's true of most people. Have a good night. Where'd you got that? Thanks for coming. We'll see you in the comments. Hey James T. Yeah, you can go back and take a look at it. It should post once we're done. The good news is everybody gets something. So if you missed that part, what we're doing is after we did the giveaways, we went back through the subscriber books. Since there's so many subscribers that aren't requesting books, and I'm just giving away an extra book to everybody that has requested one. So
Ask a question. You should. Answer I will. Yes or no.
I'll be right back, guys.
Ask a question. You should. Answer I will.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yes or no. Search within yourself. There
All right,
you will find
I'm
the
back.
answer.
Oh yeah, hit the like button. Forgot to say that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going through the books and writing down who they're going to here. Let's see. Oh, PSG gets that one. Jacob from Kansas gets this one. And James T, that one's yours. Thanks, Easy. Thanks for coming. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for writing songs. Thanks for everything you do. You're definitely a good guy to have in the community.
Abandon your dream. You must not.
Yeah, thanks, James. I probably picked a bad time to do it because it was a good time for me because it was right after dinner. But when you figure in everybody's time zones and stuff, I could have just as easily done it at 10 o'clock at night after I put my mom to bed, and everything would have been fine. So, next time maybe we'll do it later. Thank you, Alberto. Yeah, Yoda is. I haven't had him running in quite a while. He's good, really going at it back there.
May the force be with you.
Oh. All right, I'm back again. My mom was calling for assistance. She's 87 years old and handicapped, so she lives with me, which is why I am, thankful for the business that I have and being able to do this because it gives me something to do other than just sit here and watching Perry Mason for the umpteenth time.
Meditate upon the Lord.
Yeah, I'd say it went pretty well. Thank you. I had fun. I hope you guys did. What's not to like if you're getting free books, right? So the we'll do it again. I'm not sure. I need a reason to do a live stream. It's not. I can't think of any reason other than either like doing a claim sale or doing a giveaway show. So I could do live streams and just go through books. I guess I see other people do that. Pop Comics up in New York, New Jersey, wherever he is. He's been doing that recently. When he buys a big collection, he'll just go live late at night and go for like 4 hours showing books, and it's just it's fun to watch, but it's also exhausting. Let's see. Books probably won't go out till next week sometime. Maybe over the next couple of weeks. I got some arcade stuff that I have to take care of over this weekend, so I won't get to do all the weighing and stuff for a few days. So I got all those tagged with who they're going to.
I'm still learning. You still have.
And what's going on? Yeah, it's easy to go, especially with this StreamYard software. Is very
Dark side.
it's very intuitive on how to use it. I did have a little trouble finding how to do the giveaway wheel because it's a different program, and then you just do it on a different tab. But then there's a place in this program to share your other tabs. So I was able to do that. Let me. I'm just gonna check Hip Comics real quick. I put an order in today with one of the sellers, and for some reason, it's coming up as the order being canceled, even though my money was sent. So I'm not sure what's going on with that.
The dark side.
Doesn't they look like they've responded to me yet? So
Destroy the sin. We must.
all right, I think we'll call it a day or a night. And thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. If you're watching it on the repeat, thank you. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate the welcoming that I've gotten in the community. It just it means a lot. It really does mean a lot to me. And because I'm stuck at home a lot because of taking care of my mom. So thank you, and good night. Have a good one, guys.